I once heard a wise man say, life without dinner parties is like cooking without salt.
When I was in high school, I kind of had this ability to pop in and out of different groups and people. You know, there's like jocks and there are nerds, you know, these typical stereotypes in any high school. And I feel like that is what my job is now. People want to know what celebrities I've taken photographs of and like if they were mean and are you a paparazzi, you know, is always the question. And it doesn't make me bristle. It doesn't offend me at all. In the beginning, I definitely battled with some self-consciousness because I was like, I don't want to be a paparazzi. I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to intrude. And this job requires you to interact with people. So it was a little hard, definitely. After I realized that people know what they're in for when they come to an event. They know there's going to be a photographer there. Some people, I think that's the reason they come to an event. So I realized that I had a context to do that kind of work. I'm somebody on my job, but once I turn it off, I'm a different person. It's like I have this checklist, you know, that I run through at any event, trying to tell the story of an event, who was there, what it looked like, the vibe of the event. I have a pretty good visual Rolodex in my brain of who people are. You just see how they carry themselves and how they dress and, you know, how other people react to them. It's part of the package of these events, you know. A friend of mine, he has been working on a documentary about your career and your job and how it affects your happiness. And the people who I guess were happiest on their jobs that he interviewed were people who were like, when they were young, they knew what they wanted to do, whatever it was, you know. When I was younger, I definitely was like, I want to be an actor, you know, because I was in plays and I really liked it. And there was something, I don't know, that happened that just like, I was like, oh, I don't want all that attention, you know. I don't like people looking at me, you know. The idea behind our group show was really just we wanted to get a diverse kind of group of artists and basically help pay the rent a little bit and to get people in there and have a good time. The shot that I had in the show was something I took in 2010 at a gallery in Greenwich, Connecticut. I like the picture because you don't really know what you're looking at right away. In the image, there weren't so many things that were telling you exactly what is going on, which I like, because I like when things are slippery for our brains. And ultimately, you look at the photo longer. You know, we had some photographers from event agencies come photograph the show, and that was unexpected. I'm not super comfortable in front of a camera. I'm not also, like, cringing at it. And I also think, like, if someone wants to take my picture at an event, I can't say no. I mean, it would just be the worst karma. It's a little weird because I'm like, oh, I'm you right now, you know. I try to shoot shows during Fashion Week because there's more room for spontaneity. It's a little dramatic. It's kind of like theater, right? You know, people come in, sit down, and watch the show. Let me break this down real fast. You arrive, the girls are in hair and makeup generally. The designer is taking interviews, their staff is coming over and saying what's going on. They look at the clothes, they make sure it's okay. Then they kick all the photographers out. They kick them out of the backstage, and the girls come in and they get changed. Then they let the photographers back in, and then the girls are all kind of lined up. And, you know, the show programmer's like, okay, we've got like, you know, 5 minutes or something. And all the photographers start grabbing girls, and they're asking them to spin, to move, to laugh a little, give me a wink, you know. It's like, yeah, baby, yeah. I don't normally shoot 3 things a day, you know. It's just not how my schedule works. You know, I usually shoot 1, maybe 2 sometimes. So there's an energy and pace to the shows that I like working in because there's also moments for spontaneity and some fun moments that can happen. I appreciate it. I like that part of it. I do some interloping in between different groups and people, and I don't feel uncomfortable with one set and comfortable with another. I kind of feel the same with all of them. You know, I just try to remind myself they're just people. And we're probably very alike in a lot of ways. I just go and do what I have to do. Yeah.